This breakup is not the end. What do you need to know today? I pulled the Lovers and Ten of Cups, and these two cards together are not random. If you have been asking whether someone is coming back, whether something broken can actually be repaired, you just got your answer. This combination does not show up to tell you maybe. It shows up when reconciliation is not just possible but already in motion. The energy here feels like resolution, like two people who needed the distance to understand what they actually had. The Lovers is about sacred connection and aligned choice, and Ten of Cups is the card of emotional homecoming. When these two appear together in a love reading, they are describing a cycle that completes itself. Something that felt finished is actually just beginning its real chapter. This is not about going backwards. This is about two people meeting again with different eyes. So let me break down the Lovers first, because people think this card is just about romance, and it is so much bigger than that. The Lovers is about union, yes, but it is union that requires a choice. In the traditional imagery you see two figures, often with an angel above them. And there is the sense of divine timing. This is not casual. This is not convenient. This card shows up when a relationship has spiritual weight to it, when two people are meant to mirror something back to each other that neither can see alone. Right now, the Lovers is telling me that whatever separation happened, it happened because one or both people were not ready to choose correctly. Maybe someone ran, maybe someone self-sabotaged, maybe the timing was just wrong and neither person knew how to hold what they had. But here is what matters. That misalignment does not erase the connection. The Lovers does not show up for surface-level attraction, it shows up for soul recognition. And if you are seeing this card in a reconciliation reading, it means the connection is still active, still pulling, still asking to be honored. This card is also about integration, about bringing together two halves that belong in the same story. So if you have been feeling like part of you is missing since this person left, that is not weakness, that is not codependency, that is the Lovers showing you that some bonds are not meant to be walked away from. They are meant to be chosen again with more awareness. This could mean your ex is currently realizing they made a mistake. It could mean they are feeling that pull just as strongly as you are. It could mean the universe has been putting them through lessons specifically so they come back different. And it could mean you are being prepared to receive them in a version of yourself that will not repeat the same patterns. The Lovers asks both people to step up, to choose love as a verb, not just a feeling. And then we have Ten of Cups. This card made me pause because it does not usually show up in early stage readings. Ten of Cups is the final card of the emotional suit. It is completion. It is family. It is the life you build when you stop running and start rooting. When this card appears in a love context, it is not talking about a fling. It is talking about forever, about the kind of love that makes a home, the kind that other people look at and feel hopeful about their own lives. What surprised me about this pairing is how final it feels. The Lovers is a beginning, Ten of Cups is an ending, but together they are saying the ending is what makes the beginning possible. You two had to fall apart so you could come back and build something that actually lasts. The first version of this relationship was the rehearsal. What is coming is the real thing. And I know that might sound too good to be true, but Ten of Cups does not lie. This card only shows up when the emotional foundation is strong enough to hold weight. If you are wondering whether this person still loves you, Ten of Cups says yes. If you are wondering whether they think about you, yes. If you are wondering whether they see a future with you, yes. But it also says they are not coming back until they can offer you the full version. Ten of Cups will not let someone return half-ready. It will not let them come back just because they are lonely or bored or curious. This card protects you by making sure that when they show up right. So what does this look like in real terms? It could be an ex who disappeared and is suddenly back in your energy, but this time they are serious. They are not breadcrumbing. They are not testing the waters. They are bringing clarity and intention. It could be someone who hurt you now doing the internal work to understand why they ran and what they actually want. It could be a third-party situation finally resolving because the person realizes the distraction was just fear of the real thing. And it could be you and this person having the conversation you should have had months ago, but now both of you are finally ready to hear each other. 10 of Cups says the love was never the problem, the readiness was, and now the readiness is catching up. When you combine the Lovers and 10 of Cups, you get a message that feels almost too clear. This is not about wondering if love is there. Love is there. This is about whether two people are willing to honor it. The Lovers brings the soul bond, 10 of Cups brings the life that bond can create. Together they are saying you are not meant to let this go, you are meant to let it grow. And I want to be really clear about something. This does not mean you sit around waiting. This does not mean you ignore red flags or let someone treat you poorly because a tarot reading said they are your person. What this means is that if the love is real and both people are willing to do the work, the outcome is already written. 10 of Cups does not show up as a maybe, it shows up as a done deal. But you still have to choose it, you still have to set boundaries, communicate clearly and not accept less than you deserve. The cards are showing you the potential. You are the one who decides whether that potential becomes real. This combination is also confirming that the breakup was not a mistake, it was necessary. It was the thing that forced both of you to grow in ways you could not have grown together. The Lovers needed space to remember why the bond matters. 10 of Cups needed time to become something both people are ready to build. If you had stayed together through the mess, you would not have made it to this. The ending had to happen so the beginning could be different. So here is what you actually do with this. First, stop checking their social media. I am serious. Every time you check, you are feeding the anxiety and pulling yourself out of your own power. The Lovers asks you to trust the connection without needing proof every 5 minutes. If this is real, it will find its way back. Your job is not to monitor it. Your job is to become the version of yourself who is ready when it does. Second, write down what you actually want from this relationship if it comes back, not what you hope they will give you. Not what you are willing to settle for, what you actually need to feel safe, seen, and celebrated. Be specific. Do you need consistent communication? Do you need them to go to therapy? Do you need an actual apology, not just a vague "we should talk" text? 10 of Cups will not let you build a life on a shaky foundation, so get clear now about what the foundation needs to look like. Write it down, say it out loud. Let the universe know you are not available for anything less. Third, do one thing this week that makes you feel whole without them. Take yourself on a date, start the project you have been putting off, reconnect with a friend who makes you laugh. The Lovers is about union, but it is also about individuality. You are not half a person waiting for someone to complete you. You are a full person who is choosing to share your life. Show yourself that you know the difference. What would you need to forgive in yourself to let this love come back clean? What part of the old relationship are you still trying to control? And what would it feel like to release that? If this person showed up tomorrow ready to rebuild, would you actually trust them, or would you be waiting for them to leave again? You are allowed to want this. You are allowed to hope. You are allowed to believe that love does not always end just because it paused. The Lovers and 10 of Cups are telling you that some connections are bigger than the mistakes, bigger than the fear, bigger than the timing. This one is, you are not delusional, you are not desperate, you are seeing what the cards see, which is two people who belong in the same story and a love that refuses to stay buried. What has changed in you since this person left? Drop it in the comments. I want to know what you have learned about yourself in the space they used to fill. This is a collective reading. If this resonated, subscribe for more collective readings. Take what fits and leave the rest. I will never DM you or ask you for money. If someone does, it is not me. If this felt personal, it was. Collective readings work that way.